Hi, this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Henry Bird and Nicholas MacLeod. This game was played in New York in 1889. Henry Bird had white pieces and he started with e4. Nicholas MacLeod played e5, f4, the king's gambit. And now a little surprise, not taking the pawn. d6, the king's gambit declined. c3, intending d4 in some variations. Knight to c6, knight to f3, knight to f6, bishop to b5, bishop to d7 and pinning. If knight takes on e4, then queen to e2 is unpleasant for black. Back to our game. Bishop to d7 and pinning. d3 defending the pawn on e4. Black to move. a6 was played. According to Steinitz, who annotated this game, pawn takes pawn on f4 is the best move for black in this position. Back to our game. a6, bishop takes on c6, bishop takes bishop, f takes on e5, d takes on e5, knight takes on e5, winning a pawn, and now knight takes on e4, going for a wild variation. In his annotation, William Steinitz was not impressed with this plan of black. The game continued. Queen to e2, queen to h4 check, king to d1, and Nicholas MacLeod castled queenside, pinning the pawn on d3, threatening knight to f2 check, winning the rook. White to move, how would you continue? Henry Bird played the simple move, knight takes on c6, damaging the pawn structure around the black king. Knight to f2 check, king to c2, b takes on c6, g3, queen to f6, rook to f1, bishop to c5, d4, queen to f5 check, king to b3, queen to d5. Henry Bird played queen to c4, offering to trade queens. Queen to g2. Let's take it back. If queen takes on c4, king takes on c4 and white wins. Back to our game. Queen to g2, d takes on c5, knight to d3, threatening to take the rook on f1, knight to d2 defending, knight takes bishop on c1, check, rook takes, knight, rook from a takes on c1, black to move, queen takes knight was played. According to Steinitz, rook takes on d2 is the best move, but even then white is better after queen takes on a6 check, king goes to b8, king goes to a3, and white is much better, but the game would last longer. Back to our game. Queen takes on d2, queen takes pawn on a6 check, king to b8. Let's take it back. What happens if the king goes to d7? Then one line goes like this. Rook takes pawn on f7 check, king to e8, queen takes on c6 check, king takes rook, rook to f1 check, king to e7, queen to e4 check, king to d7, rook to f7 check, king to c8, queen to a8 check, mate. Back to our game. So, MacLeod played king to b8. White to move. How would you continue now? Henry Bird played rook to f4, intending rook to b4 check, queen to d5 check. White played a move and black resigned, and the move is king to a3. Nicholas MacLeod resigned. If queen takes on c5, then rook to b4 check, forcing black to take the rook With check, then c takes on b4. After, say, rook to d6, then rook to c5. And white wins, and I guess we can stop here. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.